Hi, this is Mrs. Grostefan. I'm an instructional coach at Logansport High School, and maybe your teacher asked you to make a photo peach and you just want a little help. If you go to photopeach.com and sign up for free, you should be good to go. I've already created an account, so I'm going to go ahead and click log in. And you can see I have lots of slideshows already here. I'll show you an example of what one of the slideshows looks like so you can just get a feel for it. So you'll notice that the pictures sort of moved around slowly and there was some text on there. So I'll show you how to do that depending on what the directions are from your teacher. If you go to the home screen, you should be able to start a new slideshow. If for any reason you don't get the upload photos option, maybe just log out and log back in. There's some strange little issues going on with Adobe Flash, I've noticed. But mainly if your project is, let's just say, for example, on your current unit, and you've been asked to summarize your learning from that unit, then what I would do if I were you is I would go to Google first and find the photos that you want. And so let's just pretend that you're supposed to give sort of a description of France Park and all the things you'll be able to do there once there's no more social distancing, and you want to grab all of your images right away. One thing I did once I was in images is I went to tools and I went down to usage rights and I went to labeled for non-commercial reuse. Actually, I'll just click this one right here. And so these should be basically available for me to use and not infringe on any copyright. So let's say that I like this one. I'll go ahead and right click that. I'll save that image. And what you might want to do, let's say that you're just set at your PC. I always like to have things in folders. So if I go to my pictures, I can make a new folder and I might call this one France Park. And then that way I know where all of my photos are going to be. So this one was just sort of the beach. I'll change this to say beach. And I'll just repeat that process several times until I have several pictures in there. So once I have some pictures, I'll go to upload photos and I can click a bunch of these at once. I'll hit the shift key and it's just going to grab as many basically as I can get. And you're going to have room for up to 20 pictures. So just let those upload and you'll be able to move them around in the order you want them in just a little bit. So if for any reason you do grab 20 at once and then you realize one of these isn't going to work, you can move it over here and that'll give you a free spot for another photo. So when I click next, you'll have to give the title. So I'll type France Park, and you can do a description if you want. You can change the speed later. Now, don't worry about the music right now. You can change that music when you're editing. So I'm going to go ahead and click finish. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I lied. You're going to have to pick something. I'm going to pick Fighting Spirit. You can hear it for a little bit, and you can always change it later. So don't worry about that. So it's going to give you a preview. But if you already know, wait, I don't want that picture first, you can go ahead and go up into the edit and then edit your caption and your photos. So it's going to pull up all of those photos and you can move them around. But you probably think, wait, I need a title slide. So if you go down here to blank, then we can call this Remember, this is just an example. So this will be France Park, and I can move this to the front. I'll click on this and I'll drag it over to the left, and now I know that's going to be the title. This is maybe you want that one to be last. You can move so you can move these around, and you can actually, if you want to have your text be in the center, you can do that. If for any reason you need to ask questions, you can do that, or you can have it at the bottom. So I'm going to click OK. And then I can edit again. This time maybe I want to edit that music. Remember how I said you could change it later? Here's that option. So would Asian hip hop work? Move of squirrel. I'm going to go back to Fighting Spirit. I know it says search YouTube, but since most things have to be approved, that may not work for you. So here's another preview for us. We can watch that in full screen. So I think that looks pretty good. I like the way those pictures come in and out. I think that has a nice effect. And it will give the credits there at the end. And once it's over, it will give an opportunity for comments. So I need to pause this. And once you're ready to share it, just go up and right click that link after you've selected it and share it where your teacher asks you to share it. Maybe at Schoology. If so, if your teacher's giving you the option to go to updates and put it in the text box, then click that link, right click it, paste. You can click this button that says auto grab, and then if you have titled it, it should take that. So you might write a note. I hope you like my video, and then you can post that. So then your classmates will be able to see it and your teacher will be able to see it. So I hope you enjoy making a fresh slideshow.